Braggadocio, 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 braggadocio.
Yo, it's the Rebirth Podcast, and we back in the building with the villains. And I got a hard-hitting episode for y'all today. I got a special one, man. I got super stylists in Houston on here knocking down doors, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather you say your name because I know I'm going to mess it up.
How y'all doing? It's What You Wearing ReRe on Instagram. Everybody calls me ReRe. What's up, Houston, Texas? What's up, braggadocious?
So what's the deal, you know what I'm saying? So, ReRe, it's the first episode. I'm fighting with a whole dog here, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. But Diamond is my new dog, but she decides not to act right. Bye. Go do something.
Diamond is beautiful, though. She's such a pretty dog.
Yeah, that's a badass right there. A lot of headaches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is my first time ever being on anybody's podcast.
Oh yeah, it's your first time ever, and you let's go from square one. No, let's get your name again and where you from and what you all about.
Okay, my name is What You Wearing ReRe on Instagram, also known as ReRe. Everybody calls me ReRe. I'm from Houston, Texas, South Union to be exact. What's up, South Union?
Are you from this side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm from Yellowstone.
Okay, Yellowstone and South Union in the building. So basically, I'm just a stylist out here in Houston. I'm a Renaissance woman, to be honest with you. I do more than just styling. I do makeup. I just started a podcast. I'm a lot. Shoot, what you want me to do?
So let's get into what you do mainly. You know, what I mean, I heard that you styling and you was over there. You know, I think at Agenda doing some things.
Most
you know
definitely.
So let's get into that.
Okay. So shout out to Ken, the CEO of Agenda over there. Ken, what's up, Ken? Shout out to him. He is actually the first person to ever put me in a store and say, I need you to make sure that all my customers, all my visual merchandising and all of that stuff is looking right. I started with Ken at Agenda when he was at, that was all the way when he was at the first store on the north side at Creek. What is that mall out there on the north side? Creek something?
I don't even know.
It was before he made it to the Galleria. Then I followed him to the Galleria. Every location in the Galleria, I worked with him there. I got to meet a lot of people working up there at Agenda. If you know anything about Agenda, you know it's a lot of people that come through Agenda, a lot of superstars, a lot of rap artists, a lot of R&B artists and stuff like that. Whenever they come to Houston, they come to Agenda. So, yeah, I've had the opportunity to style a few people.
Okay, so you got a big portfolio. You've been getting a lot of entertainers and public figures, right?
Definitely. That's what I do.
Okay. And I say you say you follow them to like. Not following them, but you've been working at all the agendas. So what type of, I'm not trying to say hardships, but what type of challenges did you face over there working I know that sneakers and high fashion and street fashion, how that been work, how that worked out when you was over there working?
I definitely had to put in the work, if that makes sense. When you're a woman in the industry that's mostly just men, it's like Agenda is a men's store. There's no women's clothes sold there.
It's not?
No.
I thought they had like something for women. I don't know. Maybe I was tripping.
Agenda is a male store. It's a men's store. So when you're working with men, of course you gotta make sure that you are
professional.
Not even professional. Just living up to, I guess, their expectations, because men are harder on women. You know what I'm saying? When you're in that type of field, you got to make sure that they know, hey, I know I'm a woman and I know I dress girly, but I know how to put these clothes on a man too. You know what I'm saying? So I really definitely had to prove myself and had to, you know what I'm saying, show them that I was able to stand next to the big dogs.
I don't know for sure. I'm probably sure you deal with a lot of street guys in there.
Definitely.
Doing a lot of street fashion.
Definitely.
And stuff. So you dealing with that, I know you said, how was it? You know what I mean? Just competing with me. Was it a big challenge or it just they feel like No, because you're a woman, you like, nah, you trying to have me look like my baby daddy or something.
Right. Like, they definitely tried to shoot their shot or whatever, but again, in that industry, you just got to make sure that you remaining professional and making sure that they know that it's all about business. Like, you know what I mean? It's one thing is one thing, and then another thing is another thing. And then, two, like I said, when you a woman, you want to get your money. You don't want nobody to play on your top, so... Especially when it comes to that aspect of it, you want to make sure that you keep it business at all times, so that way you're getting your money out the situation, because they'll try to pay you otherwise. They'll try to hit you with the, pay me now.
So you in the trenches doing real personal styling for people.
Yeah, definitely. I pulled up on. I mean, I did video shoots. I styled people for
so you did the whole productions.
Yeah, I've done a lot. I've done a lot. Thanks to my eye for fashion, and just thanks to the people that I know, the connections. Gotta have connections when you're doing this.
Oh no, that's good. Because this is my first time meeting you. I know we don't know each other like that, so this really like trying to get to know each other and figure know who we are. I mean, or who you are. So okay, so you did big productions stuff. Like, how many productions you done?
Oh, I can't even put a number on it at this point. I know I did some stuff for Gucci Mane. I went to
for Gucci Mane, okay.
I did.
So you got a portfolio running around with?
I do have a portfolio, and that's the crazy part about it. I do have a very big portfolio, but if you ask me, like, off the top of my head, I wouldn't be able to just say everything that I've done. But I know I've done a lot of things with a lot of people. DJ Eric is one of my really good clients.
Oh, okay.
Dang, I can't think of stuff that I did. Like, I've done a lot. I would really have to think about it if I have to sit back.
So let's get the square zero. If I need to acquire your abilities to style me, how does this work? How do I need to approach you? How do I need to come in the game?
Let's talk business. When approaching any stylist or anything like that, just make sure that you always have a budget in mind. Make sure that you know how much money that you want to spend on whatever you're trying to get and whatever you're trying to accomplish, because she has to work with your budget. It's a lot of stylists that say, I work with anybody budget. You got $50 to pay me, that's cool. So I'm gonna do what I can do for with your $50. You understand what I'm saying? And then we gonna get your clothes. If I gotta get your clothes delivered to you, however it works. So just make sure that you always got a budget in mind when you're contacting a stylist about, trying to make sure that you're getting styled for whatever event or whatever like that. And then make sure that you let them know where you're going, what you're trying to do or whatever like that. I definitely I recommend any and everybody who's looking for a stylist to look for a stylist who caters to what you and what you like. A lot of stylists, they like to play dress up. They like to get your money. They like to go in these stores and just grab anything that look good just because it look good, instead of actually dressing the person who they're dressing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to know your client. Yeah,
I'm glad you said that and get to know your client. So we'll give me the process of how you'll get to know your client and what you'll feel is suitable for them.
Okay.
Because maybe somebody might want to dress that's not who their character is, and maybe somebody want to dress who their character is.
Everybody is able to dress outside of their box whenever they feel like it, but you still want to dress to who you are as a person, regardless of whether it's something you would usually wear or not. You know that you don't wear shorts, so why would you grab a pair of shorts? You know you're a pants person. Grab you some pants. If it's not it might be a different cut of pants, or it might be a different style of pants. But you don't never want to step so far outside of your box to where you're feeling uncomfortable in what you're wearing. So when it comes to me and when I'm meeting a new client, somebody I've never met before, and they're reaching out to me, first thing I'm gonna do is check their social media. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. That's how you can. I mean, that's really the only way to get to know people nowadays, anyway. Because nobody's supposed to sit up there and come and meet you and go out to have coffee with you or anything like that. So that's one of my biggest processes when I'm getting to know one of my clients, is making sure that I'm going to their Instagram page and figuring out their lifestyle, figure out what they like to do with themselves and stuff like that. When I'm talking to the client, of course, I ask their size, what stores they shop at frequently, what are the stores that you like to go to. Because I like to dress my client to how they like to dress. I don't like to play dress up. If you ain't shopping at Saks on a regular, I'm not going to Saks to style you. Okay. You've never been in there. You know what I mean?
No, okay. So you fit in the budget.
I do.
And who the characters are. That's cool. Mm-hmm. And so we touched on the character, like branding. Like I know you say they ain't normally shopping at Saks. And you're not going to Saks. But what if they So how are we picking these brands? How are we picking up what's fitting nice and right? We just looking at the body. We looking at the shape.
No, that's another thing about being a stylist. You have to be a fashion forecaster as well. You can't just call yourself a stylist because you know how to dress or you know what I'm saying. You have to know the latest trends. You have to know what's popping, and then you have to be able to look forward to the future and see what's going to be coming in the future as well. Like, that's one thing that I was really, really good at when I was going to school, because I did go to school for fashion. That was
what school you went to?
I went to HCC.
What high school you went to?
I went to Sterling.
Oh, you the enemy. Damn.
Not the enemy. South Union? Where y'all at?
Stop playing.
You trying to come for us?
No, I went to Yakes.
Okay, because you from 3rd Ward.
No, I'm from Yellowstone.
Okay, well, Yellowstone. Yeah, well, you was a little further up, Steve. Yeah. I was in South Union, so, we went down the other way.
Okay, no, I got you.
That's crazy, too. That's a whole nother story for another time. Y'all just don't know. Yellowstone, South Union, 3rd Ward, they 3 totally different places. Everybody try to put us together like we just right up there.
Are we one?
It's 3 different hoods, just so y'all know. Houston people know. What's up? But what were we saying? I got off subject.
I don't know. I'm dealing with a whole criminal over here.
I'm so hood.
Criminal mastermind.
I get to talking about the hood. I get to talking for days.
Nah, for sure. But we was talking about pretty much and just like, the brand and stuff, and you have to be on top of like the latest brands and everything.
Right.
Like
so you have to be on top of latest brands. You have to be on top of latest trends, and then you also have to know what people are wearing in the future. Like I said, fashion forecasting is something that's really, really important when you're a stylist.
So how you keep up with it? How you know the wherewithal to be like?
You know what?
You know what?
It have to be in you and not on you. In order to be a true stylist, like somebody who really, really does this. It's something that just really like, you know what I mean? Like you got to be stylish by nature. Right. You have to have that type. You have to have an excitement or you have to gravitate towards that type of stuff naturally. It can't be nothing that you force.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I just know, like I know when I'm watching TV, like, oh, well, you know what I mean? Like I just know. You see it because it's something that you do naturally.
Got you. Okay, so we talking about brands, latest trends. Man, what's your opinion right now on the stack jeans?
I'm over it.
Because they bell bottoms, right? I feel like they're bell bottoms.
They're not bell bottoms. They're not bell bottoms. They're actually just jeans that are a bell bottom.
They flared at the bottom.
A bell bottom is just that it bells at the bottom. A stack jean is actually something different. They're starting to make the stack jeans with the bell at the bottom because they want that exaggerated stacked look, but it's basically just a very, very long ass pair of pants that scrunches up at the bottom of your leg. So it's a stack. It stacks on your ankle. I'm over it.
You over it? Why are you over it?
I'm over it.
That's a big request?
It's not even a big request. And you know what? When I was styling my clients, like, you absolutely right. That was, I want the stack jeans. Make sure you get me the stack jeans. I want the stack jeans. And I'm like, dang, dog, like, we can't do nothing else. We can't get a fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? A nice, just a cut jean that's just, a slim fit, maybe. Something else. I'm over the whole stack jean era. I mean, it's been done. It's been done, overdone. They don't know if they correct size. Maybe if they sized them right, it wouldn't look so bad.
Oh, so the size, they run small or? Oh, because they longer, right?
They're longer and they do run small, but my thing is like the young men nowadays, it seems like they're going down a size in their pants when they should be going up sizes in their pants. I don't like that super tight fitting pants look.
Well, no, we passed the era. So because I don't know, I seen it and it looked odd to me because they tight at the top, but they flared at the bottom. So I'd be confused.
They tight at the top and they flare at the bottom. It's a very feminine silhouette, if you ask me. I'm over it. I would rather see a nice classic look on a man nowadays. You know what I'm saying? A nice straight leg jean, tailored
like Wranglers,
perfectly.
Levi's,
no Wranglers, no Levi's.
No Wranglers, no Levi's.
That's another tip. Stylist tip for the day. This y'all stylist tip for the day. Go get y'all clothes tailored. You don't have to buy it out the store, and it does not have to look like how it gets out the store. Like, you can take that stuff up there to the cleaners and tell them people to tailor that stuff to where it fits on your body perfectly, and you paying like, what, $7 to $8 to get something tailored.
Oh, no, for sure. That is true. You know what I'm saying? So what else you tired of?
What else am I sick of? Oh, my God, we can go on for days.
Give me a couple. Let's go on for a couple days.
Over them big-ass... Can I curse?
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
I'm over them big-ass shoes.
What big ass shoes?
The Balenciagas.
Oh, the dad shoes.
And the McQueen and the Gucci. All the silhouette of the shoes nowadays are really, really, really big. very big and bulky. I don't like the big bulky shoes no more. I really feel like we can keep it classic. Let's just keep it classic. Can we bring it back to the classics? Can we bring it back to the simplicity of just being able to put on clothes
So
and be stylish
what you want
without?
to see? If you don't want the bulky shoes no more, what you want to wear?
Like I said, the classic look. Like the more Air Force Ones are perfect. A pair of white Air Force Ones are perfect. That's perfect.
So you and some regular G Nikes. That's it.
Some regular G Nikes. Perfect. That's perfect. They go with everything. Tell me something that a pair of Air Force Ones don't go with.
Super skinny jeans.
Yes, they do.
But that look bad. They look bad.
They
probably do.
They doing it. That's why I'm over the whole skinny jean. I'm over the tight jeans. I'm over the tight jeans. Y'all need to start wearing y'all jeans to where they fit. They fit y'all.
Okay, that's a tip for you guys out there. Wear some fitted jeans. But what the top? We talked about the bottom. We talked about the feet. What about the tops?
When it comes to tops, like me, as far as it goes for me, like I always like I don't know. That's just me. That's just my style to keep it classy and then just how do you call it? Expand or expound or however you call it on those classics. Like if you got a white button down t-shirt, don't necessarily have to be a white button down t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? But just the classic look, but make it just add a little something to it, get a little flair to it. Maybe if you're doing, I just don't like the whole era where everybody's going above and beyond and going too far. Like we all don't have to walk around like we going to a damn pride parade. Like you can come, everybody can relax. Like, everybody can relax on the dressing. Like, the dressing can be a little bit more simpler. It doesn't have to always be...
Over-exaggerated?
Over-exaggerated. It's over-exaggerated nowadays. We can bring it back. Come on now. Y'all remember back in the 80s and the 90s, right?
Yeah, but, I mean... I think
we
it's
was fly.
I think we circling around there. I've been hearing people talking about wearing polo and stuff again.
We was so fly, wasn't we?
Yeah.
Weren't we just a crisp, nice, just clean fly? That's it.
I keep it simple, man. Give me a nice polo.
Hello.
You know, get some, I don't even know what you call them, chino pants. And that's it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. But not necessarily like you going on an interview or nothing. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like just real simple and classy. Who keeps sending me these requests? Yeah, but as far as the style, like I said, but even though I have my preferences to how I feel like people should dress, when I come across a client, I'm not telling them that. I'm not, if he want to wear big shoes, who going to go find him the biggest pair of shoes is me. You understand what I'm saying?
Like the big red boots?
Hey, man.
How many times you had to go find the big red boots?
If that's what they want is the big red boots, I'm finding big red boots. Do they have them in purple? Do they got them in green? Let me get my.
They got a yellow pair coming out. They got the Croc big red boots. They got, yeah. That's going to look crazy.
Man, look,
it look crazy now.
That's another thing that I'm over. I'm over the trends. I'm over the quick fashion trends and the quick fashion.
But the thing about it, you worked at the Agenda, and that's a like what they call it, a consignment shop.
It's a resale store.
Oh, it's a resale store.
It's a resale store, not a retail store.
But y'all was a big resale store because y'all was in the Galleria. Like a lot of people
reselling so many shoes, the Galleria kicked us out of there.
Yeah, I heard about that. that.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
It was, yeah, he made the news. I was like, what is going on?
It was a big thing, man. Shout out to Ken over there at Agenda. They still ain't stopped that check, though, did they, Ken?
I ain't.
All right. Thank you.
Remember, y'all got a brick and mortar now, right? A single location.
It's off of Kirby.
He's doing way better.
But they still have the store in the Galleria, if I believe, but it's just closed at the Galleria now.
Oh, okay.
No more shoes.
I don't know. I'm over the Galleria.
I'm over the Galleria too. I'm so definitely over it. But at the same time, we are in Houston, Texas. Where else?
I mean, that's like an international spot. So you like
Where
that's
else?
guaranteed. Like Bank Galleria.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you doing something good when they got to kick you out.
Right.
And you didn't miss a bill or nothing.
Right.
Hey, he ain't miss no
Shout out
rent.
to all of the black-owned stores at the Galleria in Houston, Texas, man. Go support your black-owned businesses. Them
sure.
people got some high rent up there at the Galleria.
Nah, for sure.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Surprise, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? But, so we talked about the clothing and everything. And you say you do makeup and stuff, too. Man, have you broke it down to... Cause I know you styling, so you styling point was makeup and is haircuts and all that stuff included? No,
I don't do nobody hair except
no,
for
not
mine.
do nobody hair, but like a suggestion, like say, go get this.
I mean, I have a network of anybody, anything. Like if I'm called for a photo shoot, what you need, a hairstylist, or you know what I'm saying? Like I got people who I can call who gonna pull up, who know I be about work and know it's about money if I tell them to pull up anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's just because I have so many connections in this industry and I've burned no bridges and I've tried to maintain professional in all of these different settings with people. I'm able to call people to come do stuff like that. So even though I'm not the person who's actually doing it, we're going to get the job done, and the final look is going to turn out beautiful. It's going to be beautiful when we're done. The finished product is going to be lovely.
I'm very sorry. I don't know what you
That's
and Diamond
okay.
got going on.
Me and Diamond is chilling, baby. But Diamond can't, this black, we don't want this black to get dusty.
Bring your little dusty ass on over here.
But that's fine.
Little Dusty, come here.
But yeah, like I said, it don't matter what they need done for whatever I pull up for. I'm gonna make sure that we got everything we need to make the finished product look immaculate.
Nah, for sure. And you talking about finished product and everything, and you did production. Mm-hmm. Now, have you did anything like out of the ordinary, like Comic-Con, like events, or like costume events?
All the time, actually. Like I said, DJ Eric is one of my really good clients, and I don't know, these extravagant parties that Drake be doing. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Champagne Poppy.
Not you out here giving Drake a shout out.
Shout out to Drake. I can't wait for you to be on a podcast.
Yeah, come on, sponsor the podcast, Drake.
So
DJ Eric, I need everybody get shout out. I need y'all to show up.
Right. But no, shout out to Champagne Pop, because every time he has one of these like extravagant parties and stuff like that, Eric has to go in character, because everybody has to show up in character, because Drake said put on a costume, and that's what he be doing.
So he doing like the Met Gala in Houston?
No, he never did nothing like a Met Gala, but he did have like, it was I had to do like this rodeo theme one time. I know I had to turn Eric into a pimp one time. I had to turn Eric into a Mexican cartel leader one time. It was a lot we had to do. I'm talking about we had to come with the mustache and all of the things like.
Okay, so you be having fun.
I do have fun. I love my job. And I love all of the people that I get to meet while I'm doing it. It's really live, actually.
Now, I can tell that's a real passion of yours.
It is. It makes my face light up.
That's good. So, I mean, you did a whole bunch of extravagant events and everything.
I did.
Damn, you did a lot. I'm trying to think. You did anything for Drake?
I haven't. Not yet. Heavy on the not yet have I done anything for Drake. I'm not really sure though. I know I was requested to bring some things for somebody, and I don't know if it was actually Drake or not, but Eric was the one that told me to bring it, and I know that wasn't his size, and I knew that Drake was in town, and I know Drake like white Air Force Ones, and I was like, oh, I want.
Who doesn't like white Air Force Ones? That's a wide range right there. And matter of fact, are y'all the reason the white Air Force Ones was missing?
Let me tell you,
because they've been like on a hiatus in Texas.
White Air Force Ones are officially sold out everywhere, but no, I don't think we're the reason. But Eric is definitely part of the reason, because every time like he's not gonna wear the same pair of white Air Force Ones once, so he definitely gets a new pair of white Air Force Ones every time I'm requested to get white Air Force Ones. He's never going to wear the same pair again.
Have you worked with anybody customizing shoes? Like, hey, take these white Air Force Ones and do something crazy with them.
No, I haven't. I've never been requested to get any shoes customized. Not Air Force Ones either. I did have a client one time for her daughter's birthday. I had to customize some Converse for her, and they came out cute. But, I mean, I'm not a professional shoe anything, so all we did was put some rhinestones on them.
Hey. Something better than nothing, right?
Right. The finished look was immaculate, like I said.
Okay. So we got into the career.
Mm-hmm.
Got into a little bit where you from.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Sterling.
Did.
How that went?
Sterling was cool.
Let's find out about your high school history. How that went?
Sterling
you made good
cool.
grades.
I was bad.
You was bad.
I was not. I'm not gonna say that I didn't make good grades. I was very smart. I was very intelligent. I was very intellectual. But as far as being a model student, I was not. I always got kicked out of school. I always wanted to go into alternative school. I never made it.
You went to CP? You a CP warrior?
Yes. I never made it through one school year of school without getting kicked out and sent over there to alternative school. So there's that. Shout out to Sterling. Look at me now, bitches.
Hey, you doing it up. You doing it up. Your class probably looking crazy right now.
Look at me now, bitches.
You know what I'm saying? So your high school career. So what year you came out?
I was supposed heavy on the supposed to graduate in 2004, but I dropped out my 11th grade year. I had got pregnant. It's a whole thing. Anyway, but yeah, I went to HCC, got my GED, started college and all of that from there. So, like I said, shout out to HCC.
That's good. And what you studied at HCC?
Visual merchandising.
Oh, visual. Oh, so you went to school for this?
Yes, I went to school for this.
So you just own the path.
I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to be famous. I'm supposed to touch a lot of masses.
Nah, speaking to this,
I'm supposed to be a millionaire. I'm supposed to do all of the things. That's the thing about.
A couple dollars, you know what I'm saying?
I don't have the $1 million quite yet. Not quite yet. We're still waiting on that.
God, speaking it to this, slide it to me.
We're waiting on that deposit to hit. That's all we waiting on, that deposit to clear. You know. But yeah. What was we saying? What was I saying?
Your high school career and how you went through.
Right. So we
coming up in life and you shitting on your friends.
Right. So we went to HCC. I originally started going to HCC for business management. That's what I started.
Okay. A lot of people go for business management. That's cool.
Right. Business management was cool. Like I said, I learned a lot of things. So I was able to get the business management experience and then finish out with the visual merchandising experience. So with those two, I was like, shit, let's make some money off of this. And that's what I did.
That's good. So how? Give me insight on like how visual merchandising work.
Visual merchandising is a pain in the ass, to be honest with you, because it kind of stifles your own creativity a little bit. Because when you actually I worked for Forever 21 as a visual merchandiser. They sent me to New Orleans. I started in Houston, and then they sent me to New Orleans because they were opening a new store in New Orleans.
Oh, for like work? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
And when I got to the store in New Orleans, they actually just made me the manager of visual merchandiser because literally it was like a brand new store, no employees.
Oh, yes.
So they needed management. They needed all of the things.
So career-wise, that was up.
Right. It was up, but like I said, it was a pain in the ass because it's not like you get to decide what the store is going to look like, the outcome of the store. It's like they send you a planogram with so many different instructions and stuff on it, and then they like execute, and it better look just like this picture when you're finished. And so that's kind of like how that went. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I get it. So I worked at I did security at Chanel for like 5 years, right, in the Galleria. Mm-hmm. So they have
Brandon
with the dreads, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I know Brandon.
Shout out to B. That's my dog.
Everybody know Brandon. Brandon famous too.
That's my dog.
Between Coop and Ben Brandon, y'all got a big community.
Whoop, whoop. Shout out to Coop and Brandon. We all worked at Agenda together. Shout out to Agenda. Whoop, whoop.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I must be lost. Okay, but anyway, but they had a visual merchandiser at Chanel, and I used to watch him come in. Cause now they do it by the season, so they'll change up every season.
It's so serious when it comes to like those high end stores. It's serious.
Yeah. So how many seasons we got in the year? Like 3, 6. I'm confused on the seasons. How many seasons we got?
In fashion seasons? Fashion season, I believe, is 6. It's not 4.
No, worldly seasons.
Worldly seasons, we have 4 seasons.
We got 4 seasons? Okay. I'm a little thrown off.
We in Houston, Texas, that's why.
Yeah,
we only get 2 seasons.
We get 2 seasons, yeah. But Chanel, they do it by every season. I think it is by fashion season, but they do it by every season. So every season the store will change within a year. So you'll be like, okay, we got to stay there overnight. And they'll really do the whole step and everything. So that's pretty much what you was doing too.
Right. That was what I was doing with Forever 21. Did we stay overnight? No, we did not. Who went home was me. Would never stay overnight. But but it was really grueling. Like you literally had to change up the whole store. I'm talking about you're moving around. You moving fixtures around. Like you're doing like you're getting beat up in there. Shout out to my homegirl Coco, Miss Spaslin. Hey, friend. She's a visual merchandiser over there at Louis Vuitton in the Galleria right now.
Oh, okay. So you're connected.
Right. I told y'all. Let me tell you something. What y'all need? Whatever you need.
I need all of the new stuff.
Hit your girl.
That For Real line is about to drop. Come holler.
What you wearing ReRe on Instagram? Okay, so make sure y'all DM me. Let me know what y'all need. I got connections any and everywhere. But she works over there at visual merchandising at Louis Vuitton, and my girl is up at 3 a.m. in the morning at Louis Vuitton.
I'm getting
it. Yeah. So,
that's crazy.
Shout out to LV. Shout out to Coco. Shout out to Juanita over there at LV as well. I know plenty of people that work at LV.
Everybody's getting shout out. Mm-hmm. I will be in y'all DMs. Y'all be on the show next. So I don't want to hear none of them. No payola. Just show up. Time to show up.
They'll gladly come on your shout out though. They're really good people. They good money.
Oh, no, for sure. You know, you gotta come up here and show them pull up. You know, once you come over here to braggadocious, it's go time. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We didn't brag and boast about you. Hey,
definitely.
You might get an M tomorrow. You don't never know.
Yes, sir. And if they do get an M tomorrow, please, y'all know my number. Hit me up.
So let's take this quick commercial break, y'all.
What's up? This is your boy 5'2" from the Crack in the 80s podcast, and you're now listening to Braggadocious with Boomy Trail Figure. Cheer! Crack, crack!
What's up? It's your boy Nino. I just dropped my single Bloodline, and now you're listening to Braggadocious Podcast. Braggadocious.
We back, y'all. That was the commercial break right there. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be sponsored, I'm not sponsored, but if you want to know us to sponsor, anything you got going on, let me know. You know what I'm saying? It's Braggadocious Podcast. We back.
Yeah, I would like to be sponsored as well.
Oh, no, for sure. We going to get that today. You don't even got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Because, matter of fact, since we going in that lane, let's talk about, you do have an upcoming podcast.
I do.
And what that's going to be about.
I do. It's my new baby. Yay. I'm so happy about this. So it's going to be Rebirth. It's called Rebirth the Podcast. They can follow Rebirth the Podcast.
Why Rebirth?
Because my name is ReRe Chandra, and I don't know, everything that I'm attached to, I just try to put my name in there some way. But Rebirth is really actually kind of personal for me because it is exactly that, a rebirth. It's just me reintroducing myself in a new lane, in a new, a whole new thing. I've never done podcasting before. I have done some interviews and things like that, but I've never actually just been able to sit down and do a podcast.
So I can tell you did interview. Your interview voice is on point. You know how to roll with it.
Boop, boop. I got my first celebrity interview the first day I was out doing interviews.
Where?
At the Galleria. Shout out to Houston Galleria, baby.
Well,
yep.
What media source? What broadcast you was on?
Shout out to What's Trill TV. I was on What's Trill TV, okay. And we were just doing some interviews. You know how they'll catch the YouTubers in the Galleria or whatever like that. I tried my hand at that, and the first day out, I got to interview Mr. Brian Michael Cox.
Brian Michael Cox. Oh, look.
Yeah, girl. Y'all fuck with me, man. I'm damn near famous already. I just,
you famous.
I'm just waiting on that check
but
to clear.
It's different levels to the fame. Like, how famous do you want to be? Are we talking about like Beyonce here? For real?
Let me tell you something. And then this. Listen to me, and everybody needs to listen to this, and they need to understand this. Never, ever, ever just limit yourself to what you gonna be or how you gonna be or anything like that. I want whatever God wants for me, and if that is Beyonce level fame, that's what I want. I want what He wants for me, and I'm not gonna never say, oh no, I don't want to be this famous. I want it all. I want it all. I want the fame. I want the money. I want the cars. I want the house. I want it all. I want it all. I'm not going to never say I don't want that. Yes, I want to be as famous as Beyonce. Yeah. Beyonce, you heard that?
I got you. Mm-hmm. I got you. We want whatever the Lord is willing to give.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
And He gives abundantly, increasingly. Your cup shall overflow. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Amen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Be preaching.
For sure. One time for the Lord. Anyway, here, so we touched on school, the hood, styling, Rebirth the podcast. Oh, I had most about the podcast. It's your name attached to it, and then you reach yourself in a new lane. But give me a small insight, because I know it's going to be dropping soon. So
it's going to be dropping very, very soon. The first episode actually will be available on all streaming platforms on July the 7th. I picked 7/7 just on purpose. I feel like that's going to be a lucky day.
Ain't it like an angel number thing?
Yeah, but not really, because it's only 7/7 and then 23, and that's 5. So.
Oh, okay.
Right. But yeah, definitely a lucky day, 7/7. So make sure that y'all are just following the Instagram page so that way y'all can catch the first episode. The first episode really is just gonna deal with just me, me introducing myself and my cast to the world or whatever like that. We got 6 segments on the podcast. We got some dope interviews lined up for the second show and for the third show. So yeah, I just want everybody to follow Rebirth the Podcast on Instagram. Follow What You Wearing ReRe on Instagram. Hit me up for if you need some styling, if you need your makeup done, if you want to be on a podcast, or Whatever. Hit me up.
You need Diamond on the podcast?
Diamond is going to come on the podcast for sure because she talks too much.
Yeah, too much. We don't need all this. We don't need all this, ma'am.
Diamond is so pretty. I wish y'all could see Diamond. Look at Diamond. She is so cute.
Yeah, horrible.
She
horrible.
bad too.
So okay, that's good. So you in podcasting, you're gonna run these chips up.
Yes.
And just make sure you stay consistent with it. That's all
Okay.
it is when it comes to podcast. Stay consistent.
Okay.
Because my fans truly know we go through it.
Okay. That's the thing about anything that I notice out here in life. Like, I've been styling people for I don't know, forever. Since the first time I stepped out of HCC, like since the first time I got out of school. But you the first person that brought me on. This is like HCC was 2007. It's 2023. You the first person to have me to interview me and ask me about this avenue in my life. So yeah, I feel like with anything is consistency. You wouldn't know who I was unless somebody else told you who I was.
I know for sure. You're going to have a lot more people know who you are.
Praise God.
Because they're going to be like, oh, yeah, we need a stylist. We need all that.
Speak it.
I got some podcast hijackers, too, so you might get hijacked for some more podcasts around
And that's
here.
fine. I'm ready to do anybody and everybody's podcast because, like I said, I'm starting a podcast myself, and I don't want to tell nobody that I'm going to come be on their podcast and then not show up. If I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. And I want the same energy when it comes to me and my podcast, Mr. Trill Figure.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Man, what's up with, you never thought about making a clothing line or anything since you've been so deep in the clothing?
I did. You don't follow me on Instagram. You don't know me at all.
We just started this.
This man don't know who I am. I am what you wearing, ReRe. Okay, so
I
when
found
people,
out about you because you're the hottest in the streets right now. The streets was talking. They
I
was like,
am what
you got
you-
to get on the party. I was like, I'm on the way to achieve this.
I am what you wearing, ReRe. So yeah, I do have a clothing line. It's called What You Wearing. Basically, that's how this all started. Was with What You Wearing. What You Wearing was birthed after I got, like I said, after I got out of HCC, after I graduated. It was birthed in South Union. You know what I mean? On my baby daddy mama porch. I'm like, girl, put this degree to use. So what I did was I went and I named my clothing company What You Wearing because I feel like that's one question that everybody gonna ask everybody. What you wearing? What you got on? What you wearing? You know what I'm saying?
No, that is
we
true.
about to get ready to go out. What you wearing? You know what I'm saying? Like that, when it comes to getting dressed in clothes and fashion, that's one thing that you're gonna always hear somebody say is what you wearing. So I wanted to make sure I name my clothing brand something that people would be able to identify with and readily identify with. Like I said, I started that back in 2008. I came with hats, T-shirts, all type of things. I've had so many different photo shoots. I've worked with so many different people as far as the clothing goes. I've had so many different people wear my clothes. Shout out to NBA young boy.
Damn, you got
Drops
NBA boy wearing
mic.
your clothes.
Drops mic. You heard that? Bop, bop, bam, 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 bam. Let me do it. Let me do the DJ sound. Applause.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shout out to NBA young boy. Bam, 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 bam. I wanted to do my own DJ sound for some reason.
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
Well, he has a professional thing, but I still want the bam, 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 bam. But yeah, shout out to NBA young boy. I've had a lot of people wear my clothes. I've had, man, I can't even name all of the superstars I've had in my things. But yeah, I do have a clothing brand. Like I said, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram so y'all can always catch up with what's next. We definitely have a clothing line. We got T-shirts, we got hats.
Are you in any boutiques?
I'm not in any boutiques. Ken, Agenda, what's up? No, I'm not in any boutiques. And then that's the
Because
thing.
is it female driven or is it more male driven? Or is it
It's
unisex?
unisex. It's definitely unisex. Anything and everything that I drop is unisex. We do have stuff that's just particularly geared towards women or geared towards men, but whatever I drop for women, I'm dropping something for men too. So I'm never just dropping, a unitard and then all you got is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely gonna have your T-shirt and some hats and stuff like that. Again, you have to stay consistent when you're doing anything. I have not been consistent on dropping any merchandise, so that's probably a reason why I'm not in a boutique, because I've never stayed consistent with dropping merchandise. But I know one thing: when I drop,
Oh,
and
you
they cop.
You podcasting now, so
When I drop, and they cop. That's one thing I do know. Every time I drop, I sell out. So yeah, That's that on that. God is good.
Oh no, all the time.
And God is really good. I've been very successful, and I really do appreciate you having me on today too, to help me like actually sit back and look at all of this stuff and put some of this stuff into perspective for me, because sometimes you get so busy with not being where you want to be, you forget where you've been and what you've done. You understand what I'm saying? So today is kind of like, dang, girl, you did all of that. You can't even name all of the stuff you did. Like, you can't even remember half of the stuff you did. Like, I did a lot.
Oh, yeah, you have done a lot.
God
you know what
is
I'm saying?
good.
I'm trying to come up with, like, figure out what else you done.
Dang.
You told me makeup.
Let me think some more.
You do. Matter of fact, let's touch back on the production. You say you did a lot of productions.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, touch on, like, I guess some of the names of the productions you did done.
The most memorable. The most memorable and literally... Yeah, the biggest artist that I can say I worked with was Gucci Mane. I did not get a chance to
before the marriage or after he got out of jail.
Before the marriage.
Oh,
this was after he got out of jail, though.
This drug Gucci. Oh,
No. This is after did he get married to Keisha before he went to jail?
Yeah, because she held it down. No. They had the wedding after.
Okay, well, this was...
This skinny Gucci or fat belly Gucci?
This is skinny Gucci. This is
with
after,
the muscles?
This is after Gucci Mane got out of jail.
Oh, okay.
This is after Gucci Mane got out of jail. He shout out to Teresa Romer. As I'm thinking about these, as I'm thinking about these stories, I will be shouting out these people. Shout out to Teresa Romer. Teresa Romer is a Caucasian lady, I don't know what else to call her, that lives in the Woodlands, and she actually is famous for having the only 3-story closet in Houston, Texas. So Gucci Mane, with all of his money, rents out this lady's house. He's like, man,
really?
we about to rent out her house. She got the 3-story closet. You know what I mean? He needed the 3-story closet for the video. So shout out to Molo. Shout out to Book by Molo. Book by Molo actually had me there to style all of the young ladies that Molo manages. Mind you, this is way back in the day, Molo. This is like 2008 Molo maybe. But she was that bitch then. Like, she was a boss bitch then. So, shout out to Molo. Molo been doing it. She been in the game. She been running it as far as how she running it from what I can see. And yeah.
So real briefly, who Molo?
Booked by Molo.
Who Booked by Molo?
If you don't know who Booked by Molo is, my love.
Yeah, we got a problem here. You gonna have to take me around town.
That's embarrassing. You might want to edit. You might want to edit that part out of the podcast.
I ain't editing nothing out.
Yo, shout out to Molo. This man don't know who you is, which is crazy.
I probably seen her face.
You have to know who Molo is. Booked by Molo owns Selective Group out here in Houston.
Selective Group.
Yeah. Dang.
I probably seen him. Hey, I gotta see. It's
Molo.
a lot of people out here.
Dang, she did Future's
You got good ass memory.
She did Future's tour.
She did Future tour.
Future's tour. She literally just did Future's tour.
Think I know you're talking about.
Molo do everything, man. This ain't nothing this lady don't do. But anyway, shout out to Molo. She booked all of the girls for Gucci Mane's video shoot way back when, and I had the opportunity and the honor to come and style all of the ladies for the photo shoot. When I tell you, that was really a challenge for me, because I ain't no sexy dressing nobody. You know what I mean? I'm not no video vixen. Not a video vixen at all. Mm-hmm. But I had to dress like it was about 30 ladies I had to dress for that photo shoot. And it was literally, I just came with like a few things in hand. Mm-hmm. But thank God them ladies came with their own lingerie and all of those things, so I was able to work with what they brung and what I brung, and we wound up shooting. The video was fire. I wish I could remember the name of the song. I can't even remember the name of the song, but yeah, shout out to all of them people. Shout out to everybody that was in that video shoot. Shout out to Gucci Mane. Shout out to Molo. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, we did that, but it wound up being a real nice nice video shoot. It was live. It was dope.
Any movies?
No movies yet.
Television shows?
No television shows yet. I would love to be
any plays?
I would love to be a costume designer.
You work with Tyler Perry?
Not yet. Tyler.
I heard he called you. You missed the call.
I missed his phone call. Tyler, if you're listening now, I promise you I'm going to call you back. Please accept the phone call. I've called him back a few times. He didn't accept it. We're trying to spin that bin. But anyway, yeah, I haven't been able to do not any photo shoots, not any television shows or anything like that, but I really do aspire to be a costume designer. Watching TV now, I don't know if y'all watch television shows and TV episodes and stuff like that now, but if you watch those episodes and stuff like that now, man, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's an art form to dress them people. You know what I mean? Like, especially when it comes to your BMFs and you got to dress people from, it's 2023 and you got to dress
catch
them
the
like
times
they,
and the moments.
You know what I mean? Ooh, I would love
The only thing I hate about BMF is wearing them long ass chains, like them super long chains, and I feel like that was exaggerated. I was like, come on, them chains not that long.
Nah, they not exaggerating. I love the nostalgia of it all. Like, I really do. It was a lot of good fashion back in the day, like, and then you can tell that it was a lot of good fashion back in the day because all of the things that we used to wear back in the day and all of the trends that we used to wear back in the day, they ain't doing nothing but just coming back now. Everybody is just doing the same thing over again, but I love it for us. Like, I love that 90s, 80s nostalgia. That shit was live.
Nah, that's true. Nah, it was.
Let's bring back the 90s and the 80s.
Are they coming back for sure?
Like, let's bring back the bodies from the 90s and the 80s, too. This might be another topic for another podcast.
You said the bodies?
Yeah.
Yes, bring the stars back jeans down. Stars down jeans.
Okay, come on now.
Come on, stars down jeans, yeah.
But
bring the white tees, the Wrangler jeans, and stars down jeans. R.P. Big Pokey, man.
Rest in peace to Big Pokey. Rest in peace to Big Pokey, for real. He from Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You want to make sure?
Hey, man, that boy Pokey from the South Side.
Hey,
we still holding over here. I just need y'all to know that.
That's my dog. The hardest pin in the little, Big Pokey, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to Big Pokey. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Matter of fact, funeral today, I think.
His funeral is today.
They had to wait today. Yeah.
His funeral is today. What's your favorite Big Pokey freestyle?
Big Pokey freestyle? It gotta be the classic, man. Oh, matter of fact, nah. My favorite feature is for sure Sitting Sideways when he did with Power Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was talking about he was raised on Scott and Yellow. Okay. For sure, that was my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Because he represented it a little bit for sure.
We love Big Pokey. My favorite Big Pokey freestyle is the one where he did the Not the Stain on Me freestyle.
Oh, Not a Stain? Talking about the remix? Oh, no. Maybe they played that at the bar.
You got to understand. That's his hardest freestyle. I really feel like that's his hardest. I mean, to me, I don't know. To me, that's his hardest freestyle for me. Off the dome, my boy did that. Rest in peace to Big Pokey.
Rest in peace, Big Pokey, man.
Straight up.
Matter of fact, any SUC members you styled? Are we on the topic? Houston rappers?
No, but shout out to Slim Thug. Slim Thug, when Slim Thug see me, Slim Thug know me. What's up, Slim?
You know, he be at the gym. You know, we can go down there now.
What's up, Sugar Daddy Slim? That's my dog. He done stepped on my foot about 3 times. Every time we meet each other, he steps on my feet. Big feet ass. Shout out to Slim Thug. But no, I've never got a chance to style any of these rappers. Let me tell you something. When it comes to styling men and rappers in particular, you can't tell them that they already ain't got it on. You can't tell them that they already ain't got it on. You can't tell them that they not already the flyest person in the room. And I think that's because a lot of people, ain't nobody else gonna tell them that they look stupid. You know what I mean? Like they got a lot of people. Got a lot of people around them that are in their comments. Can y'all please read y'all comments? What you wearing ReRe is in y'all comments telling y'all how foolish y'all look. Okay,
they got a lot of yes men around them.
They got a lot. I be thinking to myself like, dang, you mean to tell me all this money and they let you walk out the house like this, my boy? This is crazy.
They said Whippy did what he did because they ain't called you first.
That's what happened. Y'all got to make sure that y'all call me, man. Call me, hit me up first. QC, it's a lot going on up there with Lil Baby and them now. They need help. It's too much money floating around for them people not to be looking. You know, come on now, y'all hit me up.
I heard they choosing that style, Lil Baby and them. They making them mistakes. I
don't know. To be honest with you, when you become at a certain level of fame, people just send you stuff. Like you know, designers and stuff like that. They just send you stuff because they know that you are literally a tastemaker in this game. Whatever you put on, if you put it on, then you know somebody else gonna wind up wearing it. And again, that's just, I mean, it just speaks to people on personal style. I'm not knocking nobody personal style. This is no tea. This is no shade at all. If that's what they want to wear, then they can wear what they want to wear. Sometimes they just be looking really foolish to me. Really, really foolish and just too much. It's just too over the top. What happened to, you know, y'all, I thought y'all was hood niggas.
You know what we gonna have to do? We might have to get on the internet and have like a styling battle or something.
We gonna do it.
Cause you know, people on the internet always doing them little videos where they just like
what they want,
trying it on. We might have to just do like a little battle and be like, you failed. Like we gotta let someone know they failed. And people not letting them know they failed.
We're doing pass or fails. Okay, so submit these pictures. Y'all ask your viewers to submit some pictures And we're going to do pass or fail.
And we're going to set up. We're going to do pass or fail. We're going to go on ReRe page. Matter of fact, we're going to go on our podcast page. Y'all need to run up the followers. And we're going to do pass or fail. And we're going to let y'all know that some of y'all pass or fail. Because y'all just be dressing up and y'all be confusing me at the address, at Uptown Hookah, at all the little club spots. Y'all just be confusing me. Adore. I'm just on
and it breaks my heart.
Space. Y'all just be confusing me. And I'll be like, what?
And it breaks my heart because, come on, Houston. Y'all representing us when you going outside. Y'all got to know that, right? Stop going outside any kind of way.
At the Turkey Leg Hut? I didn't call you on the Turkey Leg Hut. Wasn't in line. I didn't call you.
Y'all had Lynn kick us out of Turkey Leg Hut. Y'all ain't know how to go up there and put your clothes on properly.
Oh, I forgot. She gave us the distress message. Like, hey. And the sad part, that's like third ward. It's like the upper part of third ward. So, like, you would think it'd be no problems up there.
That's why they trying to say Dallas is the fashion capital of Texas. Because
when they said that is
a thing.
Dallas is the fashion capital of Texas.
That is a well-known thing. Fashion industry in Houston, Texas. Dallas is the fashion capital of Texas. I don't know how that happened.
Who down there doing something in Dallas?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Mo3?
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Google it. I swear to God, it's an actual thing.
Yellow Beezy?
I don't know. The DuckTales. The DuckTale gang. Anyway, no tea, no shade. Hey, no tea, no shade. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings because at the end of the day, I love Dallas rappers and I love everybody from Dallas. Shout out to Dallas.
Oh, yeah, there's no hate over here. All love. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all are not the fashion capital of of Texas. That has to be said. I've seen some of the most tackiest people come out of Dallas, Texas.
Maybe he lost.
That's fine.
But I can't lie, some people in Houston be lost too, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Some people in Houston be lost too. I mean, it's like I said, I'm never hating on nobody if you sticking true to your personal style. But we can tell. You can tell, right? You can tell when somebody forcing an outfit and then somebody just put it on.
I don't know for sure. Especially when them bulky shoes was on 10 out here.
It's forced. Some things are forced and then some things is just natural. That's why I say you always supposed to dress to what makes you feel comfortable immediately. Take fashion out of it. Take name brand out of it. When you put it on, do you feel like, you know what I'm saying?
You feel comfortable. That's what I dress for. I dress for comfortability. I don't dress for...
It could be a white T-shirt and some jeans. And if it fit good on you and you feel good in it, you can't tell nobody that they ain't got on no name brand stuff. When they got on something and they feel good in it, you can't tell me nothing about nothing that I got on at this point. Feels good. Looks good.
Name brand don't even matter. I didn't put some name brand stuff on. Still didn't feel right.
I'm sick of it.
And sometimes you got the right combination on. Mm-hmm. So it's most definitely about being comfortable.
It's definitely about being comfortable. Shout out to the people who are able to afford those name brands. But don't overdo it. It just be overdone.
They was going to the Gucci stores during the pandemic still.
Shout out to the pandemic boys. We love the pandemic boys. I love the pandemic personally. Me, did you?
Oh, we ran it up. We ran it up. Everybody ran it up during the pandemic.
I love the people who were supposed to ran it up during the pandemic.
Yeah, and the people that ran it up properly is still running it.
Do you understand me? The pandemic definitely separated the real hustlers from the fake hustlers. Because if you were still outside and you were still active during the pandemic, that means you had motion. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you had motion. You had motion in Houston, Texas, because everything was shut down. But if you were still outside, that means you had motion.
A lot of people messed up. I
was outside. I don't know about y'all, but shout out to the pandemic.
I tell you, them clubs didn't stop. Them clubs did not stop.
Yes, they did. He's lying.
They did not stop. They stopped briefly.
They stopped.
It was a brief stop.
Oh, but shout out to my boy Eric. I keep shouting you out. Shout out to Eric over there at Area 29. Area 29 was rolling.
Say, Eric, I'm requesting today. Just know you need to come on the show.
Eric, you heard that?
You need to come on the show.
I didn't say your name 18 times since I've been here.
Eric, he got to pay a fee now. The fee he got to come.
I'm going to need you to pay me, nigga.
Nah, I appreciate that. You showing a lot of love to your people. You know, that's good.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I expect the same love in return. Like, not even expected. I just know the way I cut for people, they cut for me back the same way. That's what I'm saying. Eric done put a lot of money in my pockets. Shit, he's the reason why I was able to buy the Benz. The Benz thing got repossessed at this point, but still, I went and bought that motherfucking Benz thanks to Area 29. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a lot of people that come through there. That's why I met half of the celebrities that was at Area 29.
It's popping like that?
Man, list goes
Nah,
on and
they ain't
on.
gonna let you Area 29.
They're not going to let you go.
Not gonna let you go, Poach Child.
I don't know. Maybe we can work out some type of mascot situation for you, Diamond.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, we're gonna have to get like a promo deal, put a chain on you or
Yeah,
something.
get your little,
Have it
little
say
iced out
braggadocious.
collar or something.
Yeah, you're gonna do some sponsorships, all right, for both our podcasts. 'Cause the shit you doing right now is just horrific.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but Area 20, my earring came out. Area 29
I thought you
was,
snatched it out the way you pulled it out so clean.
no, it fell out. Area 29 was lit. Shit, they got it. If you are an artist and you come to Houston, Texas, I don't understand why you wouldn't go to Area 29. That's where you need to be at. I'm finna start selling them sections back up there at Area 29 again. We about to get it popping this summer.
Ain't for sure.
I used to work at Area 29 too. It's live up there.
You got to. I want to see what it is. You know,
We can go one day.
I've been working too much.
We gonna go one day.
We're gonna go. We're gonna turn up for the people.
We gonna turn up.
So we're gonna run your podcast up. That's what we're gonna do for sure.
gonna run it up.
That's what we're gonna do first for y'all catches in Area 29. We're gonna run the podcast up for sure.
Certainly.
I'm trying to see what's on my mind. Do we touch on your family life? Anything we need to know about that?
I shouted out everybody but my kids. Shout out to my children.
Shout out to the little babies.
Shout out to my kids.
Or they big babies?
I got big babies.
Okay. Shout out to the big babies.
I got big kids. Shout out to my kids. Jade, Portia,
You not one of the kids.
Jaden, Cherish. I love all of y'all to death. This is for y'all. This is really for them. At the end of the day, everything I do, it always just to make sure to set them up for success. I'm trying to break generational curses. I am breaking generational curses.
Them, busting them down.
I will be the first millionaire in my family, and I will set my kids up for success. So shout out to y'all. I love y'all to death. This is for y'all, and y'all know that. Shout out to my granddaughter. Yep, I'm somebody's grandmother. The finest grandmother you'll ever see in your motherfucking life, too. Just know that. Don't ever forget that. Shout out to my granddaughter, Kaylani. Granny, love you. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, we didn't touch on a lot.
We did touch
and you
on a lot.
surprised me a lot. 'Cause I wasn't expecting all this. I'm like, oh, I'm at lost the words for a lot.
Yeah,
You
I
did
do
the
a
damn
lot.
thing.
I like to call myself a modern day Renaissance woman. I know it gets a bit confusing for people sometimes because they don't know when to hit me up. They don't know when the police don't know when to kick the door in.
Oh yeah,
she do hairstyle, lashes, and cook out the house. You hear me? I'm a great cook. That's another thing I forgot. I'm a great cook.
You be cooking?
I do cook.
But you making plates?
No, I don't make plates. Not yet.
Oh.
I don't know. Shoot. Maybe next month. I don't know. Shoot.
You never know.
It depends. Whatever bag God got for me is the bag that I go after. That's why I say it does get confusing for some people sometimes. Like I said, I do a lot of things, but if I did it once, I can always do it again. So
exactly. No,
whether
true.
it's makeup, whether it's lashes, whether it's getting you some merchandise, whatever it is, you can always hit me up. I make money. That's what I do. So I'm never going to leave a bag on the table. I'm definitely going to get out there and go get it by any means necessary.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, money. I gotta hang with you more often because you on the money way. So we got to go get the bag for sure.
Yes, sir. The bag follows me though. I don't follow the bag. The bag follows me.
Oh no. The bag follows us. So you need any sponsorships?
Period.
Any shout outs?
Definitely.
Go follow the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Got some exclusive stuff over there. But yeah, no, come on, all that.
You have a Patreon?
Yeah, I have a Patreon.
I want a Patreon.
I have a Patreon. I have a Discord. The Discord free. So join that for sure.
Some of my podcast episodes will definitely only be for Patreon because I know I'm gonna have certain guests on there and stuff like that, and I want people to, you know what I mean? You don't have to pay to see this.
Oh yeah, or you could double it up. You could have an episode where you have a guest, the same guest, like casual conversation, and then you have a Patreon episode of them giving game.
The deep. Okay, that sounds cool. You got a lot of game. I really do appreciate.
Yeah,
you
we're gonna
coming
chop it up after this, and for surely, we're gonna run up that part, the Rebirth. It's gonna be a big Rebirth for sure.
Shout out to Rebirth the podcast. Let me spell that for y'all because I know some of y'all are a little slow out there in that social media world. It's ReBirthThePodcast. Rebirth the podcast. follow the Instagram page. I will have all updates on all shows, all vlogs, all everything on there. And yeah, like you said, we do need sponsors for the show. I'm really trying to work on an alcohol vendor and a cannabis vendor. So if y'all are interested, make sure that y'all DM me and let me know what's going on.
For sure. So anything we didn't touch on? Anything we need to touch on? Was that everything?
I believe that was everything. I can talk.
Nah, see, we both can too. My mind be going, and then sometimes it disappears. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having
this
me.
Braggadocious podcast is all about bigging up the guests. You getting your shout out on. Letting the world know who you are, and what you've done, and what you accomplished. Because I feel like a lot of people, we can live life, and we can live life a lot, and we can forget about the things we have done. And sometimes you gotta show yourself appreciation. Sometimes you need somebody else, like me, to come big you up and brag about you. Because
amen to that.
If I ain't bragging about you, who bragging about you? Who really out here bragging about you?
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So for sure, I'm glad you came on the show. Hey, y'all, go run up the podcast, the Rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Go get y'all styling on. Pay my friend. You know what I'm saying? And hey, let's run up the bag together. All fans, all people, everybody listen to the show. And this will be on YouTube. So y'all get to see what she looks like and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And
y'all slide in my DM. Let me stop playing. Don't slide in my DM. I lied.
all right, guys.
Braggadocious. Braggadocious.